Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of my third series of Minecraft. This is a hardcore world. In case you did not see the first episode, yes, this is a hardcore world. My second episode, so we're just in the early stages. As you saw, I do have a full set of armor and some good iron tools and whatnot. Actually, speaking of, I just broke my iron axe. Let's do that. Let's fix that. Yeah, so I have a few plans for today, and I'm pretty excited to get started on doing some things. So, if you didn't see it, I flattened out this entire area last episode, and I did it actually mostly off camera. So I flattened out this area, and it's looking pretty good. But I got to start filling it up with stuff. I'm gonna build out a decent sized base, just square, boring. Think like hello phone. I should really. This happens like every episode. Okay, silence. Yeah. Think like a dire wolf, kind of just square, boring base. I know, but it's gonna be a very, very early game. Obviously, starter base. So I'm gonna do that. I already have a sugarcane going over there, and actually, I think I have. Where'd it go? Yeah, I've got a ton of sugarcane already. Like probably enough to full enchant. So like I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna build a nice little base. I'm gonna start building farms, like a wheat farm and maybe some trees over here. Maybe bring that sugarcane up here so it's easily accessible. Oh, and cows too. I want to get some cows, maybe some sheep. I'm not too worried about these Piggly Wigglies. But anyways, I'm going to do all that hopefully in today's episode, and maybe if we have time, I'll also build a nice wall around it all. A nice little stone brick wall or something that'll look good to keep us safe from mobs, because that's super important. That's probably going to have to be in episode 3. We'll see. I don't know. But we're going to build a big old wall and light it up big time, because I said this is a hardcore world. So we're going to be taking it safety first. I keep throwing eggs, and I'm not getting any chickens. I don't know. I'm just not having very good luck. And every time I see an egg, I pick it up. I'm like, I want a chicken. I don't know. It's not working. So anyways, let's get started on building a base. I'm going to do a couple jump cuts for this because you don't need to watch the whole thing. I will be back with a foundation. Quick little update here. I have a foundation set. I have places for the doors already, so I'm going to do a little bit of this. But I'm going to want wood flooring. I think wood flooring is going to look really nice. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually make a tree farm now so that it starts to grow as I'm building up the rest of the house, and I can probably have enough wood to finish off the floor, because that would be really nice. You tend to get excited to jump into these types of projects, and you realize you don't have the materials to do so. There's something in the Bible about this, I think, talking about who starts a building project without making sure he has enough materials. Otherwise, he's ashamed of himself. I don't know. That was a horrible paraphrase there, but yeah, there's something like that there in the Bible even, and it's kind of a good reminder. So I want to do something like this. I don't know. 3, 4, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. I'm mapping things out. Don't question me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make sure all my farms are the way I like them. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna plant these saplings. You'll see it later. It's gonna be off camera, but yeah, I'm gonna get work on that so that I can have a floor, and next time we come back, I'll have more of the walls built as well. Check it out. All right, we have had some progress in the base, but as suspected, I ran out of wood. Just completely plumb out of wood. But I did plant some trees, and they grew up, so through my nice little windows. Oh, by the way, connected textures with Optifine on the glass, which I like a lot. Again, it's all vanilla besides Optifine, but it's just basically that is one of the main features that you'll be noticing, I think. Other than like, oh, you have really good render distance. I don't know. You might not even notice that. But hey, look, I have a bone. Let me use it. Do. That was cool. But anyways, yeah, so I planted these trees in preparation because I'm a smart Minecrafter, and I have little puddles of water which will come in handy later. Just kind of marking out maybe some wheat farms, maybe some sugarcane farm where they will eventually go. But don't worry about that. That's sort of behind the scenes sort of stuff until it gets built. But anyways, this clip is about me having the wood I need for the floor, so you don't need to see me actually chopping the wood, but this is just what being a good planner looks like. Okay, the floor is completely in now. It's all looking nice. And this little corner over here is where I'm going to make my little drop down to the mine, much like you saw in the vegan playthrough. Pretty much the same setup here, just not a giant wooden cross. It's a nice little stone brick building, but basically the same. It's pretty recognizable. And I replanted a whole bunch of saplings, so that's well and good. What I'm going to do now is make like... I think basically four little wheat farms. You know how the water is going to sort of fertilize or water the four blocks going out from the source. So I'm going to make four little iterations of that, and I'm going to populate a bit of a sugarcane farm here as well. And that, I don't know, that might round out the episode. So I'm going to get to that off camera. I'll pop back in with a farm. Ooh, and you know what? Let's grab some cows while we're at it. So I'll be back for all that to round out the episode. Do 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 do. Oh hey, are you cutting in between clips to see a nifty little pro tip? Nice. Well, when making any kind of farm, such as this, wheat farm, carrot farm, potato farm, those types of things, a pro tip that you're going to want to utilize ever since 1.13, now that we have waterlogged blocks, you don't want to leave these puddles out in the open, and typically people would cover over them maybe with a slab on top or something else on top, but what you can do now is actually put a slab inside, the water's still actually there, and now it's much easier to walk over. And you can put the light source on top. That way, all your crops are well lit, round the clock, even at night. So, I think that's pretty nifty. Okay, back to planting. Progress. Alright, that pretty much does it, guys. The farming is basically done. As you can see, I got four cute little sheepies following me to their pen. I even just gathered up some cows as well off camera, because leading animals isn't like the coolest thing to watch. But yeah, I got myself four cows and bred them up, so I have two babies in there too. I'll show you in a second. Get in here, sheep. I find that if you walk around a bit, they tend to... Oh, there you go. Shuffle in. Come on, shuffle in. Come on. There you go. Oh. Okay, good. Nope. You over here. Man, the AI is so silly sometimes. But, perfect. So, same thing. I got four little white sheep. Cool. Stay. Two baby sheep. And, oop, jumping up and down, two baby cows as well. Oh, you know what I want to do real quick as well. Another pro tip coming up here in 2 seconds. I hope I have enough iron. I honestly might not even have. I literally have one piece of iron left. Okay. That's going to have to come at a later date. All it was is that I'm going to shear these sheep, right, and get some wool. You can make a little carpet, put it on top of the fence. That way you don't need to open the door and risk them getting out. But I noticed in this latest update that babies are a little bit tricky, and they like to jump up and down, and they do sometimes escape. So keep that in mind as well. But anyways, I think this is it for episode 2. And when we come back next time, I want to build a big old wall around this place to make it feel safer. I want to light it up. But actually, as you saw, I'm like super low on materials. I have like no iron, no coal, nothing. That being said, even the wall, yeah, I can't build a wall without any stone. I basically have no stone either. So we're going to actually have to go mining next episode. Actually, no. Between episodes. How about that? Between episodes, I'll do a bunch of mining. I'll get a little mining set up and showcase that in the beginning of the episode. And during the episode, we can kind of cut in and out, working on a wall, working on lighting, and some other things and stuff. So I hope you guys are excited for that. We're going to get off to a quick little start here, I think, on this world, which I'm really happy about. We'll be fighting the dragon in no time, flying around with elytra all over the place, and I'm not worried about dying. Even though it's hardcore, I think we're doing okay. And yeah, got my shield all ready at all times, so look at me go. All right, I'll see you next time for episode 3.